when the COVID crisis first hit, we were thinking, oh, we're going to be closed for like 2 weeks. So we put everything on hold for 2 weeks, and then it was very clear that this was going to be something that would be a long-term thing. So we immediately were like, what are we going to do? So we decided that we'd put everything online. We put all of our classes online, and in the hopes that the students would feel that that was a great alternative. And surprisingly enough, it actually has worked out really well. So at this point, we have all of our classes online. And when it first hit, I will say, I think we were all like, kind of initially, what are we going to do? You know, does this mean we're not going to have classes? How are we going to serve our students? So it was a big learning curve, I will also say too, to get back on Zoom and set it all up. But we were able to do it. And I'd say probably within a few weeks, things are really going pretty smoothly. And since then, we've been on Zoom the entire time. And we're also teaching the outdoor classes here at Elm Bank. Well, we're going to continue the outdoor classes here as long as we can. Our main thing is to really keep the students safe. So we have decided at this point not to open the studio for full-time classes. We are still looking into how to actually do that in a way that really maintains people's safety, and given that it looks like COVID may be increasing a little bit in our communities here in Massachusetts, we're really taking it one step at a time. So we're offering our great classes on Zoom, all online at this point. We're having some great workshops, and we're getting as creative as we can to really make it through this last fall and through the winter.
Well, I wanted to point out to your viewers both the joy of having yoga outside during this time where we have a little bit of socialization and we're free from our homes, but also to recognize the what happens here at Mass Hort and at Elm Bank. I know they've been struggling a little bit during this time as well, but they have kept the gardens here absolutely spectacular. And if you haven't been up to visit them, it's still not too late in the season to do it. They've done a wonderful job of maintaining. In fact, I think the gardens look even better than before. So I really thank Laughing Dog for bringing the two groups together and making it a special addition to these hard times.
Yoga teaches us all to be flexible, so we had to be flexible and figure out different ways to do the things that we love to do. So this is a wonderful community, and we've been getting together for years in the same studio space. I've been going there for probably 20 years. So it was a bit of a blow to have to not see each other in person. For the first couple of months, we were doing all Zoom classes or Facebook Lives. We kind of picked up the technology pretty quickly. And just this fall, we've been able to come here and do some yoga outside. We've been really lucky with the weather. At least I've been teaching on Sunday mornings, and all fall it's been gorgeous. So this is like the dodgiest day we've had. I think we'll tough it out as long as we can, because it's still pretty nice to be outside, and I think we'll all get a little more rugged about being outside. My kids are taking their classes outside. You know, we're all appreciating the outdoors a little more, as long as we can get together. I'm just really grateful to Jennifer Harvey, who owns the studio, for keeping us all together and keeping it going. It's been really challenging, but it is a flexible and supportive crew, so we're keeping the yoga going.
Started out about 35 years ago as non-impact aerobics. So typically Nia is done in bare feet, and it's all about moving one's body the way they want to move it. So a Nia instructor provides some direction and instruction, and we have moves. And then we say Nia is for everybody. So however they're feeling today, or whatever their body wants to do, is how they can move to the music. So I provide a little direction, and then they allow their bodies to just move with that direction. So I took my first Nia class a long time ago, and I hadn't danced in a really long time, and it just felt so good. I was like, I need to teach that. So that's how that happened. Nia is a lot about self-healing. So, and if you are in bare feet, there are almost 600 nerve endings on the bottom of your foot. So those nerve endings just go through the body and they help you heal. And believe it or not, you can just tell yourself you're healing and you're gonna heal. That's what we believe. We're a strong community. I think Nia is one of those things, once you find it, you can't walk away from it, but it's hard for people to walk into it because you really have to just let everything go and just let your body move.
The students have been fantastic. They, in terms of just wanting to continue their classes, I think for most students, being able to do your yoga practice, to do Nia, to continue to work out has been really, really important, especially because of the fact, especially in the beginning when people were really isolated in their homes. And then given the social distancing and everything else that we're dealing with at this time, to come together, even on Zoom as a community, and to take care of yourself, to see other people, to continue your yoga practice, your meditation, your movement practices, your workout practices, has been really, really essential for everyone.